Now we are live, Arshad. Hey, Facebook. Hey, YouTube. Thanks a lot for joining in. As you know, I do Sundays, which I do video conferences or webinars based with specific people. And today we have Abdul Arshad Khan with me. He wanted to talk with regards to self-confidence. So that's the topic which Arshad picked. So yeah, so he would be leading the show. He would be asking me a lot of questions with regards to his personal doubts, his various other self-confident doubts, and we're going to talk around that and make you people understand, what it's all about, right? So Arshad, you want to give a quick introduction about yourself, what you do, and why you're doing this show, and then we can take it from there.
Hi everyone, my name is Arshad. I'm studying engineering third year. I'm from Visakhapatnam basically. So I have very queries on self-belief and self-confidence. So I approached Deek. So he said, let's do a live show so that all can benefit from your doubts and questions. So I also agreed. So that's how we both are here today in this show.
Perfect. Go ahead. So what's the doubt about self-confidence?
So as I told you, Deek, that I'm into network marketing. So when we face a lot of rejections, somewhere we get a belief that I can't do this, I can't do that. So one failure, it takes me to the failure in this field makes me feel that I can't do that, I can't do this. So slowly, what my self belief and my self confidence is being reduced.
Okay, got it. So that's a very good question. So let me give you an explanation for how basically you have hit by a lot of failures, and this failure keep hitting you, and then basically because of a lot of failure, you yourself have a self-doubt as to can I do this thing in future or not, what to do about it. So first thing about failure is I always tell people failure is something life trying to teach you. If you keep doing the same thing again and again, you're going to get the same result again and again, right? So Deepa, it's more about self-confidence, why failure actually destroys your self-confidence. So what happens is that when you keep doing the same thing again and again, there are chances that you're going to get the same results again and again. And when you have the same results again and again, you will be demotivated because you're not improving and you're not getting that what you're trying to do. So the first thing is, when you have the first failure, your first point is, do I need to change something or not? Most of the time you tend to blame the third party. Most of the time you tend to blame someone else. Most of the time you tend to justify the reasoning that the failure is not because of me, the failure is because of someone else. So first you got to stop doing that. I got this failure. There is something I have done wrong. If I have done something wrong, I need to change so that this doesn't repeat again. That's first point. Second thing is that failures will come. Failures only tell you that which places you need to improve. So once you have a failure, you got a rejection. Your first question, if you're in network marketing, since you're in network marketing, once you go and try to sell a product and they reject you, why did this guy reject me? Is it because I didn't talk properly? Is it because my product is not good? Is it because my product is not needed to him? Is it because I'm selling to the wrong people? If you sell a laptop to a baby, no one's going to buy, right? If you sell a pen to a baby, he's not going to buy. But if you sell a toy to a baby, he will buy. So what you're going to understand is that is different people have different requirements in life. So you need to sell to them so that they buy your product. So what happens here is that is you're not changing and you keep getting hit by the same way, you begin to doubt yourself. Why this doubt is happening? This is like you're taking a big rock and taking the hammer and hitting and hitting and hitting and hitting and hitting and hitting. You will get tired after some time. When you get tired, you'll doubt yourself. Yeah, you have hit so much time, your energy is gone. So obviously you're going to hit and get tired with time. So why are you getting, when you know that I have hit so much and I've tried my best and I'm still not getting, either change your tool or change you to a different stone or change or find different ways is there a crack in the stone? Let me start hitting on the crack, the stone breaks much more faster. So what we do is when we have failure, oh, it hits your ego first. How did I fail? How did Arshad fail? So these are the questions you're asking. Because Arshad is not doing something right, due to which Arshad failed, due to which Arshad need to change. And when you're focused on the change, you're no more bothered about what the failure is. I got a hit. Next time, how will I make sure I don't get the hit again? And make those changes. And when you're focused on your growth, confidence comes up. Because when you change and when you try something else, you'll get a different response. Or is what you're doing the same thing, same result, same thing, same result, same thing, same result. You'll get starting getting boring with things. Right? So that is how you got to step it out. Failures only help you to grow. And if you're focused on the growth, it becomes much more on the positive side. Did I clear your doubt on the question which you asked?
Yes. Another doubt is like whenever I go near a stage or like just see a stage performance over there, if anyone is doing very much confidently and he's like what he's showing himself without any hesitation or anything, like he's just expressing himself naturally. Like somewhere I get offended by him. I don't know why, but when someone.
So basically, you're trying to tell you that when someone else is doing well on stage and he's fluently, like you see me speaking, answering questions, you'll have how the heck he's answering all these questions, right? So what happens there is it's kind of a jealousy factor. But jealousy factor in the sense means that you think that you can't do it. How come he's doing it? Maybe he's lucky, or maybe he is blessed, or maybe he has parents are supporting, teachers are supporting, which I'm not getting. That is why I am like that. That is one way we tend to get jealous with people. But the funniest part is whoever you're jealous of will always do better than you. Because indirectly, jealousy is a kind of prayer. Oh, this guy is a good speaker, man. This guy is a good speaker. This guy is a good speaker. Oh, this guy is a good speaker. Oh, this guy is a good speaker. So obviously he will become a good speaker. So what Arshad has to think is, how can I be a good speaker? That is first point. So when you are focused on yourself, you won't be focused on other people. When you're focused on other people, the other people will automatically grow. When you're focused on yourself, you will grow. So the first thing is, okay, he's speaking on stage. Instead of getting offended with that, how is he doing better on stage? What strategies he's trying? After his stage talk, go and talk to him. Hey, how are you doing this? How did you talk on stage for the first time? Is there something you can help me from? Instead of being jealous of him, try to use him to your advantage. Instead of getting offended by his success, go and ask him, how did you achieve this success? So what he will tell you, 1 or 2 tips. If he tells you, lucky. If not, find another speaker to ask the same question. So what happens is that when you're really involved in your life and when you invest all your time into your stuff, automatically you won't have time for other people. I never look at other motivational speakers. I never look at other people who do these talks. I never read books. For the last 4 years, I never read any book because it would conflict with my thought process. Right? So if you are going after your mission, what you need to do is go strong, go hard onto your mission, that you don't have even time to look at other people. And that is how you got to change the story. Did I clear your answer on that?
Yes. Okay. And my next question is, like, when I try to speak with like strangers, new fellows, like new ones, some are like naturally confident and they reply in a way that we can't reply them as they are replying us. So we not have so much confidence.
Okay. So basically you're saying if I have some new person coming to me, if I have some new people coming to you, they talk very great. When you hear them, you get your self-confidence drops. What do? Is that the question?
No. Like with someone, I am also confident, but it's like not with everyone. Who is much more like confident than me. Like when
Okay,
he
so
expressed
again,
himself, I
got it. So the problem is not with people. So you're okay talking to your parents, you're okay talking to your friends, but someone who's superior than you, when they come, you have that issue with you.
superior in terms of confidence. Like they
Confidence.
don't care anyone.
Now basically, I'm talking confident to you. You have no issues talking to me, right? So you have issues talking to me, or you have still offending when I'm talking to you.
No, 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 no.
No, I know. My question here is: are you comfortable talking with me or not?
Yes, I'm comfortable with you. I'm
Okay.
comfortable with
Am I talking more confident than you or not?
you. Yes, yes.
Okay. So basically, it is not the people, it is how you observe various people at a different level. So, somewhere around, when these confident people come, you yourself in your mind are bringing them higher, right? So, when you bring that people higher than you, automatically you think you're lower. And when you think you are lower, your confidence hits. I'm giving you all the comfort feeling to talk to you. But other people might not give you the comfort feeling to talk to you. But that time you feel offended. Same thing. You see someone better than you, automatically you will think that I'm not worth it. Every time you compare yourself to someone else, automatically you will think that I'm not good at that. If you say that this guy is looking good, indirectly you're saying I'm not looking good. So Arshad has a strength. Arshad has a power. Stand with that power, then there is no issue. If someone tells me, sir, do you want to talk in Hindi or English? I will obviously say English because English is my strength. But then the whole audience doesn't know English. I will talk in Hindi, but there's my learning experience. But what I do is that when I have my strength, I will only use my strength to battle, not their strength and feel weak about it. So when you have, and the other thing, most of the network marketing people, if you're into that field of things or getting into sales and all, never ever get into the designation of the people. When you see a CEO of a company, oh, he is a CEO, right? When you go into meet certain random people, you think, oh, this guy is a manager of ICICI. Oh, he's a big guy. Don't fall into all these false expectations. There are many people in the world who have nothing but survive their life with their confidence, right? If you can talk well, if you can do well, automatically it's going to start improving. So how do you stop it? Focus on your strength. What is my strength? Right? My strength, I'm in Vishakhapatnam. That's your strength. The language and whatever is said in Vishakhapatnam, that's your strength. Right? Your mother tongue is your strength. Your culture, your belief is your strength. Focus on that. Automatically, your strength will start coming in. Why are you comparing? Oh, he is good at English. So what's your mother tongue?
My mother tongue is like Urdu and Hindi kind of mix because I'm a Muslim.
Okay, Urdu and
Yeah.
Hindu something. So whenever you go to someone, don't talk in English. Go with Urdu or Hindi. You get it? So you have more confidence in your language. Make sure if you're not comfortable in English and if you start speaking English to someone who's very, very important in your business, you're going to lose the sale. You'll be much more powerful to use your own local language, which you're most comfortable with, and use that against the people. That is much more stronger for you. Right? And that is how you got to build it up. And I'll tell you one thing, when your strength versus his strength, he will feel weak. So use your strength to be with that person. Focus, okay, I'm good at Urdu, Hindi. Okay, I'm going to talk in Hindi, and that's it. If you want English, okay, for you on special recommendation, I will talk in English for you. That is just for you. So he will again feel weak. He's doing it for me only. Right? And that is how you got it. Did I answer the question? You got indirectly what I'm trying to say?
A small gist of it. So you're trying to say that when you're speaking to somebody who seems more confident than you, focus on your strengths rather than his strengths. So in
Yes.
that way, you feel more confident and
Yes,
like
and other thing is why? See, the thing is when you see him, you have directly your comparison point of view going on. The problem here, Arshad, with you is you have begun to start whenever you see these new people, compare me to him, compare me to him. Compare me to him. Stop doing that. I know what I am. Let him be anyone in this world. Even the president comes to me also, I know who Arshad is. Right? So you should go and build up your confidence from that level, which means I know who I am. I know what my strengths are. I know what my weaknesses are, and work it up from that point. One, there's a counter question, but sir, when you start speaking mother tongue, they misjudge us. Deepa, it's not about misjudging. At the end of the day, if they are okay to talk into your language, there is no problem. Right? He's in network marketing. He's going to go meet random people. And some people within his locality will all know the language. So there it is best for him to use his mother tongue rather than English, which he's not comfortable with, where he can't explain the product properly. Basically, with English, he's going to lose a sale. So what he needs to do is that use his local language that brings a local influence also and get it from there. When I go to my hometown Kerala, I try my best to talk in Malayalam there. Why? I have more edge. All right. So that is how you got to use things to your benefit at the end of the day. Yeah. Tell me, Arshad.
So if I want to build confidence, what are my, like, what should my action plan be? Like, what should my...
If you want to build up your strength.
My self-confidence, like...
Okay, so if you want to improve your self-confidence, what you're supposed to do, first step is take small steps to improve. Many people try to do these big steps, which will completely break their self-confidence on a longer time. So, for example, one way is to how to improve your English. Obviously, you're in network marketing. Communication is the key. So you need to talk in such a way that people get influenced by your talk. So first question most of the people will ask is, how do you improve your English? Watch English shows, watch English movies. When you're seeing my talk, repeat my wordings automatically in your mind, which means when I say repeat your wordings automatically in your mind also say, repeat this one automatically in my mind. So whatever I say, whatever English show you say, whoever you feel like talking, whoever you want to talk like, when you hear his speech, make sure you repeat that automatically into your head. When you start repeating that, automatically your English fluency will start coming. It'll shut down the translation and it'll take over a flow. Most people in English, if your mother tongue and most of the time you're exposed to the same mother tongue, you are mostly driven by translation to English. And when it's translation to English, it is very difficult because you're going to slow up the process, right? So what you need to do is if it's the communication, take small time. Let me watch English. Then what you do is talk with your friends only in English. Language improvement is easy. You keep talking language, keep exposing. Now stop watching Hindi movies. Stop watching Urdu movies. Now only English. See all good movies. Don't watch the horror and the killing all kind of movies. See positive movies, good movies, English. Automatically, you will start talking English. Now that is just the language part of thing of how to build up confidence. The other thing is take small steps. For example, you told about stage issues. You have someone seeing you have this issue. When you're sitting in when you're going into your classroom and your teacher is not come, go slowly stand in front of where the teacher is standing and look at the audience. Take small steps. Bring your 5 friends, talk in front of them. Bring your mama, papa, talk in front of them. Bring a group of people, talk in front of them, right? And then slowly, don't go and directly go into that stage and go and start talking. You'll be completely destroyed with them. So when you have high expectations and then when you start going after that high expectations, you don't get that level of your expectation, boom, self-confidence broken. Boom, self-confidence broken. So it's like climbing onto the mountain, right? So when you're climbing onto the mountain, what you need to do is that you have to think how I'm going to climb from here to here to here. Most people think here and try to jump. They will fall. First, take one step. See everything is okay. Am I improving or not? Do I have the oxygen to go up? Do I have the health to go up? Then take the next step. That is how you build up self-confidence. No one can build direct self-confidence. So when you start taking small steps, so whatever you're not confident about, take small steps. So next time when someone of a high confidence level comes, observe him, how he's talking, how his hand movement is. See, now I'm saying how he's talking, how his hand movement. So that's the way I'm trying to bring that influence and bring that confidence into you when I'm talking with my one hand. So this is the things you got to learn. How is he talking so confidently? Why did I bring my two hand? To emphasize a point. That's why I'm bringing my two hand. So obviously my action is going to affect your confidence directly. But you are standing like this, that is it. I'm going to hit you with my actions. And my actions is enough to bring down your self-confidence. So first talking, you try with one hand. First talking, leave your hand free on the ground and talk. And that is how you slowly get it. Did I give you the idea what you're looking for?
Yes. So basically, you are telling that make small improvements and
enjoy it and celebrate it. That celebration gives you more confidence to do the next one.
So basically, when you focus on yourself and make small improvements and only focus on yourself without seeing on anyone is the way you can.
Perfect. See, Arshad, why do you have to see someone else? You don't need to see someone else.
Like
You know
where
you are right now. No, see, it's two ways. Most of the people cross inspiration to fan following. The biggest problem I've seen in most of the world, people are getting inspired, but they're going and moving into the fan following ship. When you're a fan follower, your energy gets transferred to being a fan. If you want to be like someone, see his story once, study his story once, then close his book and be the best Arshad that Arshad can be. If you're seeing someone who's speaking on stage, which is great, observe him, learn from him, study his story. He shuts down. How to be Arshad, be the best speaker in this world. So that is how you got to do. People always tell me, if you want to be Sachin Tendulkar, you don't watch Sachin Tendulkar's matches to be Sachin Tendulkar. You go and play in the nets, practice on the nets, practice on the games, like Sachin Tendulkar. Then you will be the great Arshad Khan, not against Sachin Tendulkar. But many people wants to be Sachin Tendulkar, be a copycat of Sachin Tendulkar, be a be a shadow of Sachin Tendulkar. That is what happens when you too much getting inspiration from other people. You tend to slowly revolve down to fan followership. And when you have a fan followership, then all your cricket of being that Arshad, the great cricketer, will get transferred to Sachin Tendulkar to be the great cricketer. Got it? Did that make sense on that?
Yes. Another question is how self-belief is different from self-confidence? Because when I asked you about self-belief, you brought self-confidence.
So see, it's a different principle altogether, right? But some people in general, you can bring it both together, right? For me, English grammar can say, English dictionary can say different meanings to both of it. So let's make it different. You have self-confidence and you have self-belief. Self-confidence is for you to take actions forward. So you have the confidence to do it. Self-belief is more of the internal kind of thing, which is, I know I have the capacity to do this. Did that make sense? One is more about that. So sometimes self-belief be coming from your religious beliefs also, your belief in God also. So it's basically believing the person who you truly are. But the confidence is the after effect of it, which means whatever I'm doing, I have the confidence of doing it, and it is revolving around that. Other thing, self-belief is it's coming from the external and bringing it inside. Confidence is based on your experience and you're bringing it inside. Did that make sense now? Or are you getting confused?
One.
Oops, he's gone. I don't know what happened. He muted the mic and muted the thing. So yeah. So I think Arshad, I don't know what happened. He's gone off. So we'll just wait and see what happens to him. So I hope, see, Instagram, if you want to do similar shows like this, let me know or DM me. You can be a part of the video conferences or the webinars, which I do every Saturdays and Sundays. So if you're interested to do similar shows like this, where you can directly ask me all these questions, it's an opportunity for you to be a part of it, right? I really don't know. There's a technical defect here. I'm seeing a lot of messages on YouTube. Mahalakshmi, hi. Jyoti, hi. Ashutosh, thanks a lot for joining in. Arshad saying good evening. Zainab says good evening. Sri, hi sir, hi. Sneha says hi and all. I really don't know what happened in crazy. Sujita, why are you crazy? Ashita says hi. Muskan says hi. Harsha says, thank you so stimulatively. I get my questions in these videos. That's perfectly right. We ask, as long as you got your questions, our show is worth it. I only always have one dream in my life. Whichever show I do should be useful to one person. If it's useful to one person, then my job is done and justice is done to the show. Right? Okay, Arshad is back. Arshad is back. Yes, Arshad. Are you okay?
Yes. Actually, I'm in a joint family, so small.
No issues, man. I have no issues. Just take it easy. My child also runs once in a while in my show. So I completely understand your feelings. Go ahead. More
Yeah.
questions?
So till now it's clear for me.
Yeah. But your voice is
That,
breaking.
so
There
that's
you go.
something like I don't have.
That's it. See, Arshad, you have a comment. Thank you for stimulationally got my question. See, because of your show, someone has got the answer. So that's what happens when different people ask. My is broken on YouTube. Why is that? It shouldn't be. I should be fine. I really don't know if it is. Okay. Anyways, no problem. It'll be fine shortly. Right. So yeah. So Arshad, you're done with your questions. Let's take public questions.
Yes. Yeah.
Okay, so Manasa is asking, why do people make rumors? It really brings us down. How to prove myself? Okay, that is a very, very good, interesting question. Always remember one thing. There is a lot of people with lot of free time and they will find reasons to spread rumors about you. So what you need to do is that let the dogs bark. Always think that you're sitting on top of the elephant. So don't try to prove them. When you try to prove them, you're wasting your energy to prove them wrong or to prove them right. What you need to do is that if you are taking the right action, Manasa, what you need to do is that go keep doing that. When I started doing these sessions completely free of charge to the world, everyone made fun of me. This guy's after something. This guy's after the ego filling. This guy's, trying to get the name and fame. I don't want the name. I don't want the fame. I'm not here to make money also. Can someone pull me down? But then if I start responding to people, hey, why you told this to me? Hey, you should not spread rumors that I'm doing this for my some improve or some indirect plan which I have. Right? So what you need to do is that keep smiling, start doing what you're supposed to do, focus on your dream which you need to do, keep doing that, and with time let your achievement give them reply. Don't sit and waste time and prove them. Don't sit and waste time to counter them. Don't sit and waste time to work it from that point. Right? I hope, Manasa, I have answered your question. Any question on Instagram, self-confidence related? Okay, let's see what is it.
Like
Yeah, Arshad, go
just
ahead.
now I got. So just now when you said the word dream, as in our industry, they tell us see big dreams, see big dreams. Like when now also they said go after your dreams. Like when we see like big dreams and going after them, so we don't generally don't get that self belief that can we really do that. We somewhere tend to doubt ourselves. How to deal with that? Like
Okay, so
now
let me
you
give you
have a
okay, let me give you an example. So you're in network marketing, they sell you this big dream. I'll tell you something. Every net marker sells you kind of this fantasy dream. My problem with network marketing is that they sell you this big, relaxed 5-star hotel, sitting out of the beach, maybe having a great girl next to you, and having that dream vacation and all that, and you get sold onto that big millionaire dream and you fall for it. The problem here is most of the people go and dream that and get in network marketing. That is where the problem is, right? So what I tell people is, I always say network marketing always part-time, never ever full-time, right? Try and test it and learn the skills which they teach you to be a good networker. But what happens is that you have to be full-time, which means you go to work 16 hours for the next 10, 15 years to have that fantasy life which you're actually looking for. But everyone wants this fantasy life in 1 year and 2 years' time. That is where most of the network marketers or people who in network marketing tend to fail. They go behind this big dream and then they come to know, oh my God, 16 to 18 hours I have to work every day to get to what it is. That is not told to people, because they also have an objective to get one person underneath you, which is Arshad. I'm done. Okay, my job is done with Arshad. Let me find another Arshad who I sell this big dream to them and then figure it out from them. So they are just selling you this big fantasy dream, but they sell that dream, get you sold, and then they forget about you. And then after a long time, you also don't get that dream. You forget yourself and you go on to that flow. So the point here is that you yourself should have a plan, should have an idea as to how you can do well in network marketing. Have a strategy for yourself. Have a strategy of how many people you're going to bring underneath you, how you're going to train them, how you're going to build them, how you're going to make them have more people underneath them. So it's a big system which you got to work. It's a small company of your own which you need to build. And if you're not doing that, you're not going to get that dream which you're actually trying to get to.
Now let's forget about this network marketing thing. Like generally, people tend to tell us dream big, think big.
Okay, so I would obviously say that dream big, but have a realistic plan to achieve that big dream. Dream big, but have a realistic plan to achieve that big dream. And if you don't achieve that big dream, have a backup plan. So in case you fail, you can use the backup plan to reach back to your dream. Did that make sense? Many people dream big and do nothing. Many people dream big and just relax and chill and live in the fantasy of that big dream. They don't live the dream, they just visualize the dream and enjoy the dream in their mind fantasy. If you have big dreams, you have to take big actions. No one talks about the big action. Everyone tells to big dream. The problem is that the whole world is told to dream big. But who tells you you got to take actions also? No one tells you to take action. Just dream. Why? They want to make you sell a product. So dream. They'll show this big dream. Like the biggest, funniest thing which I've seen is in selling a house, right? The house is completely empty. The salesman, since you're into sales, the house is completely empty. But then the salesman goes in such a way that he really visualizes. See, you can put your sofa here, you can put your table here, and then he literally falls and says, oh, there was this table, I didn't notice. So you can actually create that fantasy also. But the point here is in sales, you can show this big dream and sell the product. But if you need to, be that salesperson, you need to take super actions. If not, you can never ever reach to that level. I hope I've answered your question with that.
So big dreams tend to follow with big actions with a realistic action plan. I don't really agree with this backup plan.
Okay, let me give you an example.
Why
I know many people tell you, if you have a plan A, focus on plan A and keep doing plan A until you get plan A. I'm a person who says that you have a plan A, go after your plan A, keep your focus on plan A. Sometimes you might not get your plan A. Do plan B, keep yourself afloat, keep growing yourself so that slowly you can shift to plan A back again. But what happens is that sometimes when you keep doing plan A with your limited knowledge, with your limited information, you are never ever going to get plan A. So you have to work in plan B and build up a different strategy and then go up to this plan A. For example, if you know you're losing a war, if you don't have a plan B, what is going to happen? You're going to get killed in the war. Same thing happens in dreaming big also. You're fighting a war to reach to that dream. If you think that you're losing it, take a pause, go back, survive with plan B, have a strategy how I can come back to plan A and get the plan A. For example, your parents wants you to be an engineer. You want to be a singer. What do? Everyone say, oh, forget parents, forget education, go after the big dream, go after singing. Crap, completely crap. What I would say, your parents have grown you in such a level. They have taken care of you for 18 years. Go and do that 3 years of engineering, nothing to lose. But free time, train your singing. Free time, go to the great teachers and get yourself trained for singing. So every time when you're doing engineering, all your free time, you're doing singing. What you do is that in your college, there will be singing competitions. Go and participate for the singing competition. You never know what and who is going to be the judge there. Maybe it's a music director. I don't know. Right? So what I'm telling here, you have your plan A of being the singer, but you're sticking on to plan B to achieve your plan A at the end of the day. Sometimes you need money to sponsor yourself. Sometimes you have to pay money to get into singing. So maybe you have to work as an engineer for 1-2 years, make that money, maybe produce your own song and push it onto YouTube. You become famous, A.R. Rahman sees you and bang on, your job is done. Everyone tells this complete thing of, that's why I'm saying, I don't believe in this concept, go plan A. That is stupidity. Okay, you have plan A. I would say hold on to your plan A until you achieve. Doesn't matter. You take the approach of plan A or plan B or plan C to get to plan A with time. That is how you got to do it. That is the smart way of doing it. Other one, it is like hitting the stone. You'll keep hitting the stone. One day the stone will break. Everyone knows. But what is smart work? You know where the crack is. You know where that thing is. And you work it up from that way. So Deepa is asking a very good counter question. Sir, you said earlier, give your energy to one thing only. Yes, give your energy to singing only. But keep engineering because your mothers are happy, your parents is happy, you yourself making a career in case singing doesn't work out. Sometimes you have the false energy, which means you see idol singer. What is that? Indian Idol. You see Indian Idol, you get the fantasy of being singer. That's external fantasy which you get into it, and then you go after it. Some dreams is external driven. If it's external driven, it will be lost in your hand within a couple of years. But is it internal driven? That is a question you can only come to know when you keep practicing that plan B and plan A. So you're trying. Which one works out for me? I'm not giving up my singing plan. I will keep doing it. But then I'll also doing something which keeps my parents comfortable. For example, you want to be the great singer. And you scrap your parents, you forget your studies, everything. Your parents' blessings won't be coming with you. You will be in the greatest stage where A.R. Rahman is standing in front. At that time, you will flop. Because your parents, how this person is singing, parents. So if what you don't understand is whatever you focus on, you will get the energy. If your parents' focus onto you is against what you want to do, again, your energy will be reducing with time also. So see it from that point of view. It is a bigger thing. Divya Jyoti is asking further question. But sir, if you're not interested to your parents' dream, then what to do? Do it. Parents are alive for another 30 to 40 years only. You have a lot of free time within this time itself. People don't understand that. During free time, you want to go and watch IPL. During free time, you want to go and watch Big Boss. Doing free time, you want to go outside with your friends. Doing free time, you want to watch 3 hour movies. That is the time you have to work on the dream which you want to die for. Make sure you get that thing. Divya is saying sometimes you got to follow your own instinct. I have no issues. But the point here is should be a balance in life. Many people run after various other things. They lose relationship, they lose their health, they lose their money also on a longer picture. You will see many great celebrities or whatever, they go up and then boom, after some time they go down because they went after that wrong dream and they fall flat. I hope, Arshad, I've cleared your doubt on plan A, plan B, big dream, small dream, how to work it out. Perfect. The thumbs up is good enough. Tell me then, what are the questions about life, about self-confidence? That's the topic which we have picked today. Deepa's asking, sir, do you watch Big Boss? No, I don't watch anything what is negative. I make sure I stay out of all these negative things which doesn't add value to my life growth. Actually, I don't watch TV also. Like 3 years ago, I never watched TV. I never watched TV serials. I never watched the news, nothing. Now I just watch the news just because I'm coming and talking to public people. So that is the only reason why I read news, because someone will ask some news question and I have no idea. So only that reason, I just see the summary of it and that is it, right? Oh, Divya is really going hard on parents here. Do for parents is good or do for ourselves is good. Do for both is the best. Do for parents and do for you. Guys, you have 24 hours in a day. Out of that, only 8 hours you're sleeping. You have 8 hours, as I said, last time's time management, 6 hours, 6 hours, 6 hours, 6 hours. You have 6 hours to spend for your parents. If you do that, you have nothing to bother so much, right? Yes, Arshad, any counter questions or any further questions? Man, your session has gone a little bit very, very interesting now. People are all taking different sides. So that's good. Yeah. Go ahead.
As of now, no.
He's done with his questions, 100% clear. So more questions, sir. I like to know how you talk so confidently, how I talk so confidently. I always tell people, don't ask me how I'm answering this question, but you can ask me any other question to bird to death other than how I'm answering this question, right? So what I normally tell people is, see, when you know your subject very well, the confidence will come automatically. So knowing the subject is very, for example, Arshad, he's in network marketing. He should know very clear understanding about what the product he's selling. What are the good things? What are the bad things? What are the competitors doing? What are my product compared to that? When you have this information, you become more stronger. Confidence comes with more knowledge about yourself and about the things what you deal with, right? So for me, I tell everyone, you can ask me any question between birth and death. That's a different thing altogether. Don't try to see my confidence as a way to go about. It's just a different thing which happens. Even I don't have an idea how I'm answering this question. So don't ask me about that. But if you want to talk confidence, you should know the topic very well, right? I've been answering questions from the last 3 years. So different questions have come in different forms and I've kept answering in different ways. And always remember something, Arshad's question on confidence will be my answer will be different for Arshad. But if Deepa asks me the question, my answer is going to be different. So different people have different ways I need to tell to make them understand the same topic. I hope I've answered the question. Okay, Arshad, any question which comes, feel free to counter in the middle, right? So more questions, let me take. Sai is asking this question, what habits boost self-confidence? Small steps. One baby step at a time. Strong, controlled action. Once you take that action, keep doing it so that you get that control over that first step. Take the next step again, make it a habit and then start doing. For example, you want to get up, you are a 9 a.m. waker and one fine day you want to wake up, you've decided I want to wake up at 7 a.m. Most of the people, big dream, think big, plan big, will put the alarm at 7 o'clock. Right? So they put the alarm at 7 o'clock. Body is not used to getting up at 7 o'clock. 7 o'clock, the alarm rings. Holy, why did this get up? Boom, throw the curtains on or snooze button, and you're going to wake up at around 8:30, with all the guilt also that my big dream didn't happen. I'm dissatisfied. My confidence is gone. What am I supposed to do? I can never get up in my life ever at 7 o'clock. Forget this plan. Let me wake up at 9 o'clock only. That's what this big planners and big dreamers do. What I tell person is very simple. Take small steps. 9 o'clock you're waking up. Make it 8:45 first. Wake up for a month like that. Make it 8:30 next. Wake up for that. Then try out a little more bet if I can make it 8 o'clock. Try out 8 o'clock. And that is how within 2 years you reach 7 a.m. And that is what is proper planning. And that is what is that you have this big dream of 7 a.m. That is good. But action takes small, and bang on and reach it with time on a longer run, right? I hope I've made you understand, Sai, with regards to that question, how to overcome overthinking. I'm talking, guys, everything with regards to self-confidence. What is this question? Bhumi is asking, what can be the best reply when someone says you don't deserve what you get? Smile. What else? They're just jealous of you. They're just completely jealous of you. So that's the response. So if Arshad sees that guy speaking on stage, first thing he'll say, you don't deserve to be on stage. Right? People will always tell a lot of things because they have a lot of free time. I always tell people, be alert of the uncles and the aunties of the world. They have a lot of free time. They will just come after you to just put various comments onto your head just to bring you down with time. That's it. What are the questions? Okay, next question. It's a very good question. How to gain back self-confidence? Okay. When you have lost your confidence, it's because somewhere can you just tell me if my voice is breaking or not so that I come to know it's breaking? I think Arshad is gone due to some reason also. I don't know why. Okay, no issues. We'll try to figure out later. Okay, Arshad is back. Okay. So yeah, so what you need to do is that go and have a look at my VTube video first, and that will clearly give you of different ways how to build up confidence. I talk about the body posture. I talk about various other things. In such a short time, it is very difficult. So the process of healing, go and have a look at that video. It was completely based on interview, how to deal with it, how to understand these things. Rockstar is back. Speak one session on mental health. Come live with me. Rockstar, for sure, I will talk mental health. That's what I tell people. If you want me to talk about it, come on live and we can talk and enjoy it. Arshad, you want to say something?
Yes, Deek. So, the self-talk helps us to improve self-confidence,
Yes,
speaking
self
positively to ourselves daily, every morning. Yeah.
self talk do help us, but my point is, instead of self talk, go and do the action. Put the alarm at 8:45 and wake up at 8:45. Your confidence will come back. Self talk is like, I'm going to be happy, I'm going to be happy, I'm going to be happy, I'm a happy person, I'm happy. Yeah, go and do something what is happy. Most people have this self talk. It is a good thing to do self talk, not a problem. But more powerful is to go and do actions which gives you that. I'm a happy person. Go and do something very happy. Go into gardening. Go and help some kid. Go and play with the baby, or go and play with the child. Go outside and play cricket, or do whatever you want. What gives you happy, and that is how you got to take it. Right. Next question, Mahalakshmi. I thought I know the subject, but I do fear a lot. I do lack confidence and something else. Mahalakshmi, I think this is not to do with self confidence. I know the subject, but I do fear a lot. This is more about will I make any mistake or somewhere. See, now what this is a different thing where you have a certain level of expectation which you have kept about yourself, or a certain expectation that the parents have put about you, due to which you build a certain level of expectation on that subject. But then what happens? This expectation will start bothering you about my parents. Oh, what will happen? My mother will say because some reason, or what my parents will say because of this reason. You build a fear that spoils up your self confidence, which means your coach is training you to be the great runner, but your expectation of the dream of the coach and the dream of a parents is so big, you take the dream onto you and you feel that you are not worth it, and then you fall with time, right? So that could be one of the reason. But if you know the subject and you fear a lot, Mahalakshmi, I need more information on that as to what you're looking for, right? Next question by Rockstar on YouTube. I face a lot of failures for my self confidence, went less than zero, though I take steps to increase, but it's not working now. Give me fuel to increase self confidence. Now I don't have energy to do anything. I really don't know. The Rockstar, we did a couple of conversations before. I remember that you faced a lot of failures. Okay. First of all, get this point very clear. It is not that you're facing this fear. You kept doing the same dumb mistake again and again, due to which this failure kept repeating again and again. So get this point very clear. It's not you faced a lot of failure. You kept doing the wrong thing, due to which you kept facing the failure. Accept this fact first. You are wrong. Don't try to blame failure. You are a failure. What I need to do next is how I should not repeat this failure into my life again. So that is how. It's not you became a zero. You are having some, like for example, I always tell this example. If you are a very good swimmer, you don't go into running, right? If you go and be a runner, you're going to be a zero there, right? If you're good at cricket, you don't go and play basketball, right? So sometimes what happens is that when you attain a certain level of failure, either you need to improve yourself or shift to something different. If you keep, this is now Rockstar, Arshad, this is the example of going after a big dream. You go after the big dream which you can't reach. You keep doing the small steps, not small steps. You keep doing the same small step, and doing the same thing. Results hitting you. You're not improving. Result is hitting you. You're not improving. And then you say, I'm zero. Why did you become that zero? What mistakes did I do? Keep correcting those mistakes. The failure won't repeat again. Everyone, I tell this one simple thing. Every tear or every failure which comes out of your eyes is something life trying to teach you. If you learn that teaching, the tear won't fall again. But if you don't learn the teaching, different people, different situations are going to keep coming, telling the same lesson. Rockstar, change, because if you don't change, you will end up being a zero with time. Right? I hope Rockstar have answered the question. Mahalakshmi has further asked, sir, you said that our confidence lack is if you don't know the subject. But why do I fear to talk on the subject? though I know it very well. That is the influence of other people. You know the subject very well, but then you have other people visually watching you, or you have other people's expectation which is countering you. Somewhere around you have that I need to impress these people with the knowledge which I have, and when you can't impress them, you have self-confidence issues. When you can't impress them, you have your demotivation going on. I am doing because I love doing. I know the subject the best way than anyone can know, and I'm going to give my best performance regardless of what people think about me, or what people talk about me, or what people are going to say about me. If you start seeing from that point of view, basically what I tell people, you stop expecting from the world. You will be a much more confident person. So keep doing what you're good at, and you'll work it out from there. There, Rockstar gives a thumbs up. I hope he got the answer. I was a little bit tough on you, Rockstar, but just to make you understand as to what level you're going. So that's good. Saujanya, how to build self-confidence. I've been talking all about this until now. So please go and have a look back on this video, and for sure I will get it, right? So we have another 5. Arshad, if you have no questions, if you have questions, feel free to ask. I'm going to keep answering until people get their doubt 100% clear. Right? So yeah.
Yes,
so
I have a question.
Yeah.
So it's okay that I've reached to some level. Let's talk based on levels. Now I'm on level 10, and next small step is level 11.
Yeah.
Okay. So when I'm taking that small step and small action, which is above than me, bigger than me, so I face some doubt, some self like, can I do it or not?
Okay.
So how to tackle that?
So you have reached level 10, and level 11 is a difficult task, and it's very difficult, and you tend to compare and all this thing. First of all, you think that you're sitting all alone in an island. When you're sitting all alone in an island, you are your strength, you are your weakness. Whatever you grow, automatically that is what only matters. So your point is, how should Arshad do level 11, right? How do Arshad have to do it? How do Arshad have to finish it? Don't see someone who has finished the level. What Arshad has to do different? What changes Arshad has to bring so that Arshad can cross that level? What you do is, oh, he finished level, he finished 11, he finished 11. Oh, these people are better than me. Oh, so I am not good at it. So the problem here is Arshad I think Arshad talking to you the whole time, the biggest problem is that you compare yourself to other people so much, you have lost your self-worth. Right? You think that the whole world is better than me because you keep comparing and saying that they are better than you. But Arshad is good in his own form. Arshad has his strength, right? Focus on that, and then the level, this will pass. Or the other thing, what you can do is, if you want to focus so much on the outsider, go and talk to the 11 people who reached the level 11, and ask them, what did you do differently? What are the things which you did differently, which I don't know about? Talk to him, find it. Okay, thank you very much. Thank you for advice. Forget the other people. Let me do the same thing what he did. Does it change or not? If it doesn't change, go and talk to another person who have done it. Change your action. Do I reach that level 11 or not? And that is how you got to keep trying, changing, try, change, and then get it from there. Got it?
Now, like, yes, but a small one. It's only me on an island, one man. So when I'm like doing actions which I'm not, which I'm new and I'm taking now, so I'll get small sense of self-doubt. Can I do it or not? How can I face that?
See, Arshad, I'll tell you something. This self-doubt only comes when you compare yourself to some other self.
Okay.
Full stop. Yourself. Why do you doubt yourself when you're all alone? You don't know whatever you do is correct only. A winner and a loser only exist because there's two people. If there's only one person who's the winner, that one person is the winner and that one person is the loser. What I'm trying to tell you is just see the big picture. When you see the big picture of where you are and what you're focused on to be, my self-growth, everyone I tell something, Yesterday to today, am I growing? You are successful. Last month to this month, Arshad is growing, he is successful. Last year to this year, if Arshad is growing, is successful. If Arshad is a 60% student, next month 65, next month 70, next year 80. That is how you have to grow. Is Arshad growing? Is my question, rather than which level he's passing and which level. Okay, he's in level 10. How is going to be level 11? Does he have a plan for that? And when he start taking those action, he will reach to that level which he is going to work from there. Did that make sense, or did I clear your doubt?
Yes, yes, yes.
Okay, that's doubt clear. Okay, so let me go back. Okay, Mahalakshmi, further question. I don't want to impress someone, but then how to present it what I know without fear? How to present it confidently? Mahalakshmi, I think when you're saying, when you're talking about present, you're talking about think positive. No, sir, how to control the mind. If you go on my YouTube, that is the first thing, right? Sir, for personal message. Sorry, sir. No, that's fine. No issues, Divya. It's just that I saw a lot, and his statement is, "Can we be friends?" So then I had to kick him out. Sorry for that. Right? So, Arshad, now I'm better? Yes, no. Okay, now it's better. I think I was using the same network for my phone. So the phone's network and my network, and all together, it just built it up together. So that's it, guys. I hope I have answered most of your questions with regards to self-doubt. If you are interested in to have to do a similar show like this, what Arshad did, it's not compulsory. You got to switch on your camera. You can close your camera also. Some people don't want to show their face. You can put a fake name also. It doesn't matter for me, as long as you want to be a part of it, right? Why I'm doing this? Many people tell me, why are you doing this? What's the benefit? Arshad gets that confidence to talk. He has been talking in front of a crowd. Indirectly, that will also build. My main objective is for people to ask questions. If you are there asking questions, no one can stop your growth. The day you stop asking is the day you stop growing. So don't stop asking. That is one of the main reasons why I make people ask, why I bring people, come live. You will improve automatically, right? It gives you more confidence. Now, I'm sure Arshad can freely talk on any live show easily. If he goes on webinars, he can easily hit people properly, right? So that's my objective. Indirectly, the more people involved, more people be a part of it, that improvement will show with time. So that's it, guys. Arshad, any last words?
Thank you, Deek. Thank you for this show.
Perfect. All thanks to God. So, thank you, Arshad, for bringing a part. I think it is very interesting. Many people on Instagram are saying it is a very interesting show. So that's really great. So, guys, that's it. So tomorrow is what? Monday is the Ask Deek show. There you can ask me any question, whichever you want, whichever I didn't answer today, right? So feel free to be a part of that. And then if you want to have a video conference like what Arshad did, WhatsApp me on my Instagram or message me on Instagram asking you want to be a peer, whatever WhatsApp group, be a part of the video conference thing, and then we will do it, right? So yeah, Divya Jyoti says, thank you for the interesting session. Thanks a lot, Abdul Hussain. Rinki Srivastav, thanks a lot. Vamsi Rator, please tell you what? Mahalakshmi says, see, there you go. You got a very good feedback here. Mahalakshmi, I got answers of all my doubts on this self-confidence. See, you did this show. 2 people got great answers, right? Vamsi, what should I tell you? Please tell me what. I don't know what you want me to tell you, right? Is he the guy who I removed from on the other side? Okay, so... Sir, I like to be alone. It means that I don't like to chat with my friends, but they think I don't need their friendship. So what to do? Enjoy it if you want to be alone. There's no problem being alone. Be happy alone so that you can go on with it, right? So I'll be saving this thing. So, I don't have a cover page for this. Okay. Guys, do you want me to save this show on Instagram? Yes, let me know. Okay. Yeah, YouTube is already saved. Oops. YouTube is already saved, so there are no issues on that. Me also get my answer. That's really great. Vamsi is asking, what's the perfect age to start a relationship? Be someone first, then go after someone, right? That's what you got to do. So be a successful person first, and then go into a relationship so that you attract the person from that point of that level, what you have become. Right, Vamsi, I've asked it here, and I think Vamsi, by mistake, I saw you talking with a girl on an internal chat. That's the reason I removed you. Sorry for that. Let me know how to unremove that, right? So that's it, guys. Thank you, everyone. Rajat is still complaining. Marwa Ria is saying, sir, do this always. Come live on my show. For sure, I will do it every day, right? So Rajesh is saying, please answer my question, which others asked. Don't speak a lot on one question or only thing getting bored, which I feel today. You didn't answer my single question. Sundays and Saturdays, I do video conference. When I do video conference, it's purely exclusive to the person who's organizing the video conference. Instagram people, you don't see Arshad, who's on the other side, which is there available on YouTube and Facebook. So that's the reason I don't take any questions from the people who's messaging. Tomorrow, which is the Ask Deek show, I'm going to take every question, every comment which starts coming in. Right? That's it, guys. It was a pleasure. Thanks a lot for being a part of the show. Nadia, Divya, I will answer this tomorrow. Come tomorrow 5:30. It's all Ask Deek show, where you can ask me any question between birth and death, right? So let me sign out. Arshad, you can stay for a few minutes, right? Let me just sign out from YouTube and Facebook. Thanks a lot, YouTube, Facebook. Tomorrow 5:30 on the Ask Deek show. If you're interested to ask me any question between birth and death, I will be doing that, right? So that's it. Save the